Okay, so good morning, everybody, from this side of the pond in Sydney, Australia, and for the other side of the world with all of our friends, Sunday evening for you. So I hope you've had a fabulous weekend. For those people that are new that are on here today, thank you so much for joining us. And for those that are watching this afterwards, we also want to thank you as well. And because what you're about to hear here is really quite amazing. We want you to come back and ask us questions because we're going to go through today product information. And I think each time when we do listen to something when it's product driven, and this is just one product in underneath this company that we have. And we're just focusing on the product Phix. We are going to touch base on another product on here as well as we go through, but there is a menu of products depending on what country that you are in. So I do want to say, like, I'm very, very proud to be a part of, something with Phix. And we've called this affectionately on the Monday call, Sunday nights, Phix Chat. So we can chat everything about Phix. And when we start looking at it, it comes in underneath a very highly esteemed company, MPG Extreme. We do want to say to you, there are no guarantees that you're going to earn any particular amount of income. It depends on your input as to what your results are. And also in regards to product for what it's capable of doing. We provide you products, but what it's going to do is everybody is different or everybody is different. So we make no claims anywhere at all, but especially where the income is concerned. When we look at Phix, Phix is such a unique product, and I want you to really think about the word weight. It is not a weight loss product. So if you start looking at weight, even just ask yourself while you're sitting here, what does the word weight mean? It's like literally someone's put some couple of bricks on your shoulders and it's weighing you down. It's like weight. It's a negative word. Like it's something that we all have had a roller coaster all our lives through of thinking. I'm sure we've all been on diets, but this is not actually a weight loss product. This is a fat loss product. And if we look at the difference here, just to look at, when you start losing fat, 5 pounds of fat as opposed to 5 pounds of muscle, lean muscle, there's a smaller amount of it and it weighs just as much as fat but it's 3 times the size. So if we can actually stimulate visceral fat to be used as energy and not actually start to tap into muscle mass, which sometimes can happen with certain products when we do try to lose weight, we do it in the incorrect way and we start drawing on muscle mass and we slow our metabolism down and we find that we're actually keeping our fat stores, but we're burning muscle mass, if that makes any sense. Whereas this particular product, Phix, is stimulating fat stores to be used as energy. I'm going to take you on a little bit of a journey here, and I want you to have a think about this, that what has your experience been at being able to achieve your goals? I think most of us are over 21 here. So when you start and look at what has this looked like for you, do you exercise regularly? And even if you can't exercise, this is a product that is for anybody that of any size. You can be a lean person and still have visceral fat in and around your internal organs. You can be a lean person and you can't get active or you cannot get mobile. Like there are so many things that you've got to have a look at and think, well, when we start looking through cases like that, not everybody can get mobile. So it's really important to be able to understand the power of what you have with this product to assist and support the body. Ask yourself, are you happy with where you are? How your body feels? Do you feel great through the day? Do you feel great when you wake up? Have you ever been on a diet? I'm 59 years of age. I don't know how many times that I have tried to think, here comes Monday, let's try Monday. And by Friday or by the following Monday, I've derailed and I'm like, okay, well, that failed. And I'll make some excuse. And we've owned a gymnasium for 25 years. So I've tried everything. I wished I had this 25 years ago. But, was I able to sustain that? And were you able to sustain it? More importantly, when you have been on a diet, have you cut out foods? Have you been asked to cut out carbohydrates, cut coffee out, cut alcohol out? You've got to get more mobile. You've got to drink more water. You've got to do this. You've got to do that. It's like, oh, my dear Lord, how am I going to do all of this? Were you able to stay on track for at least 6 weeks? Were you successful? And did you reach your goals? Like, ask yourself all of these questions and were you able to maintain them if you could? Would you be happy if you could achieve your goals without changing a thing in your lifestyle? If I asked you not to change anything and all you had to do was just add one of those little dynamos, as I'm calling them, into a cup of tea or water or a drink of your choice, would you be happy? I know I was. And it did interest me because I wanted to make sure that I could support my internal organs, because I know that there is so much that you can do externally we can see, but it's what I can't see that I really wanted to invest my focus on to make sure that I could reach optimum health, because I want to be around for my grandchildren. I want to make sure that I'm living my life well. And so being able to share a pathway with you on how Phix actually can help you to do this and support your body, I believe most of you would be interested in knowing that, wouldn't you? So there is a unique pathway and it has a natural approach. So the natural approach is it's what we call what are we? Mature hops, MHE3, sorry. So mature hops extract 3. And why is it 3? It's because it's been extracted in 3 different ways from the mature hops extract to be able to bring this product to you that we call Phix. And it does something that's quite unique. It is a silent achiever. So when you do start to take this product, you're not going to feel a thing. And we hope that you don't, because it's something that just goes to work like a silent achiever for you. It burns fat smarter, not harder. We do want to raise our glass to science, because there is science behind this, of where we are potentially burning visceral fat for you for up to a period of 9 hours. And as I've mentioned, it comes from the mature hops flour. There have been decades of clinical studies, tests and market groups. It's 100% natural, gluten-free, plant-based, tasteless, stimulus-free. So if I was to do this to you, I've used this one this morning. I can't taste anything. I'm pretty darn happy. No side effects, and it's patent pending. So when we talk about no side effects, regardless of what medical conditions you may be navigating, regardless of what medications you are on, there are no side effects, but we do suggest if you are pregnant, if you are feeding, make sure you do go and seek your physician's advice and your doctor. But if you've got any concerns anyway, please go and check with them. Take the information with you. Dr. Joseph Aarons is a best friend of mine, and I've worked with him. He and I have a business together. He has formulas of his own. He's a dual-nominated Nobel Prize scientist. When I saw this product that Karen told me about, I had been looking at the company for up to 19 months, and I was very impressed with what I saw with MPG and Extreme. But I asked Dr. Aarons to do his due diligence for me with the credibility that he had behind him, and what could you tell me about it? This is what he came back with. So in technical terms, it's there for you. You can see this in the recording later. But in layman terms, it basically helps to increase the metabolism. And it uses the visceral fat, the white visceral fat. And they had a 12-week study of where 60 to 100% of people using the active had such a huge result in greater fat loss than those that did not. So it's a delivery system of being able to have a liquid that you're not having a capsule. I actually put mine in my wallet when I go out somewhere. So I've got 2 or 3 of these in my wallet sitting in there with your credit card, and then I can pull it out and use it whenever I need to. So fix your drink. Turn any drink of your choice into a 9-hour fat burner. I like to say up to 9 hours. So whether it be hot or cold, whether it be a cup of tea, whether it be coffee, whether it's actually juices, or even if you are out and about and you want to actually put it into an alcoholic beverage, you can do that as well. It's still going to work exactly the same. So the Phix itself, the Fat Phix, it's revolutionary because of how the delivery system actually goes into the body of stimulating visceral fat to be used as energy, and it's going to work up to a 9-hour period. You can take it AM in the morning and you can take it overnight as well. So speaking for myself, I take it around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm getting a good 9 hours of where I've got this untapped energy of where, when you're looking at this, what makes it so unique, when we're using visceral fat as energy, you're going to find you're not going to be looking to want to eat as much. It is not an appetite suppressant. But what the body is doing, it is using existing energy levels in the fat stores that you already have in your body. It's like a bear that goes into hibernation. It puts fat on so it can survive. Our bodies have stored visceral fat. So Phix actually stimulates the visceral fat to be used as energy. So because you're using that energy, you're not looking to add extra fuel into your body, i.e. food. You're still going to eat, but you're going to find you're possibly not going to want to have the same desire to have as much or have the same type of food. Because you've got more energy, you're going to want to get moving a lot more too. It's great for the nighttime too. Some people have found that it's been, it may have not worked for them, but in general, it seems to be doing very well of a nighttime because our body still uses visceral fat to recover of a nighttime while you're sleeping. It's the greatest recovery period that our bodies need because we recover, we restore, reset. So when we wake up in the morning, we're feeling refreshed. Your feet hit the ground and you've actually got energy to go. And that's one of the big things that seems to be coming through as well from a lot of people on how they're feeling when they wake up in the morning. I don't know about you, but when you jump into a cold bath or if you jump into cold water, it is freezing. If you love it, I don't know how you do it, but I hate cold water. So I'm looking at this like a day spa, like I'm getting into a day spa because it has the same benefits as when you jump into an ice cold bath. Your body automatically heats up the visceral fat to help your body get warm. So it's what we call like a thermogenesis. It warms up the body fat to help your body stay warm. And this is what Phix is doing. It's warming the body fat up to be able to use it as energy. Just as if you plunged into an ice cold bath, it would warm the visceral fat up to keep you warm, to get that energy going so that you can actually stay warm, which is what's happening with Phix. So imagine stimulating stored fat to be used as energy without doing a thing. Imagine that. It's just quite hard to believe, to be honest, but it happens. And this is through the thermogenesis. It's the fat burning blueprint. And I'm going to say it like this for every body, regardless of whether you are a lean person, regardless of whether you are carrying a little bit of extra weight, whether you are having problems and you may be in that obese category, whether you are unable to actually get mobile, you could be in a wheelchair, you could have a debilitating disease that you just cannot get moving. This is going to support and assist your body to navigate through that on a daily basis because a lot of the time when we're navigating through things like that, we have a lack of energy to be able to get through the day. Imagine being able to actually tap into that and then you actually start to feel better. So there's things that start to like a domino effect that starts to happen because visceral fat is stored sugars. Sugars fuel inflammation, and inflammation is present in up to 95% of the conditions that we try to navigate through that we may be diagnosed with. So the transformation, one snap burns up to 9 hours throughout your day, night or day. So you can actually use a product, get the benefits from it. I do want to say this while we're right here. Please allow it 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, but at least 90 days for a blood cycle because most of us did not get to where we were in 90 days. This has been a 5-year, a 10-year, a 15, 20, 30-year and beyond of where we've got to where we are now. And we're going, I'm tired of this. You may have hormonal issues that are happening for you. You could be postmenopausal. Men go through changes in their hormones as well. This just isn't for women when it comes to hormones. So if we can get something that's going to help you throughout that period, that time, you want to give it the time for your body to have a chance to detox and then be able to start and work on the visceral fat and start to see the changes in your clothes, start to see the changes on the scales, but give it its time, okay? Because it wasn't, a 2-week period that you got to where you are. Let's be honest, it's not a Band-Aid. That's what I'm trying to get at. As I said, MPG Extreme has a menu of products through there. So depending on what country that you are in, you have products like the Java Slim Core Coffee, which is a weight loss coffee. And it brings a lot of benefits through with the Java Slim Core Coffee. So if you combine the two together, it can be a really cool duo. In Australia, we will never get this coffee here, nor will New Zealand. I know that because there's one active in here that we just cannot get in here. But other countries are doing very well with the coffee as well and combining the two. So you then do have a weight loss product and you do have a fat loss product combined together if you chose to. I mentioned to you before, we have such a unique community here, which is the Ford team training community. When you do come on board with us, you have something that no other team or community in this company have. We have team marketing, we have team training, we have team support, we have websites, we have back offices for you to access. as a customer so that you've got constant information for you to tap into 24/7. If you want to have a little home-based business and bring 2 or 3 people on board and pay for your product each month, you can do that. But if you want to make a little bit more income in it, the benefits of having this team forward training marketing group that we have, we're here to support you. All of the tools are here for you for free. It's part of your membership. So do you want more information? This is a great website. It's Phix by Nature. Jamie Delaney is our marketing guru that has done all of this for us. She's phenomenal. She's a brilliant lady, and she does it all for free, absolutely for free. And we get the benefit of this in the Forward Team training group. So please write that down, Phix by Nature, or someone might actually pop it into the chat for me. But the beautiful thing in this particular website is that you've got some videos in there from a naturopath, from a doctor. You've got some reviews, i.e. testimonials that are in there. You get to share this, and it helps you grow your business for people to be able to see what is it all about. Touching base very quickly on the business opportunities to get started. Depending on what country that you're in, it's either going to be $9.95 for your annual membership, or it's going to be $29.95, depending on what country you're in. Your enrollment kit to get started. The best way to get started is to go with the $199.95 pack, and this provides you with what you're seeing. There's 2 30-day pillow packs here, and you've got 2 weekenders that have 6 snaps in each. So it's a total of 72 snaps. It sets you up for your business. So it's $247 US to set your business up, or it's about $375 Australian to set your business up. That's it. And then as we go forward on a monthly basis, you only need to purchase one of the 30 packs, which you're looking at $79.95 when you are actually you purchased your annual membership. We do have customers in other countries, just not yet in Australia, but your customer pricing is what you can see here. So when you do join and pay your annual membership, you're saving $20 US a month when you go to repurchase your monthly purchase. You are going to save, a lot of money. So it's only $20 to $25 a week to be able to burn up to 9 hours of visceral fat every day to give you that support. And we do have a proven system to work at your own pace. So if you did want to have that home-based business in that free Forward Team training that we're providing to you 24 hours a day that you can tap into, we have a method that absolutely anybody can do. And we look at that very first crucial part of getting to platinum, which is inviting 12 people on board to be able to bring them on as either customers or as people that want to actually have a home-based business like you. So it doesn't matter. It can be customers or it can be independent sales reps as well, depending on what country that they've joined in, that you can actually reach platinum and you can open up different levels of being able to earn an income. I'm only breezing through this because this isn't about specifically into the compensation plan today. I just wanted to do a brief overview that you could see how easy it could be. Because when you do start to see results, you're going to start and talk about it. People are going to start and notice a difference in what's happening to you. And it's going to be the energy. That's the thing, because you start and feel amazing. And so then everything in your life starts to feel so much easier to get through. And people start to see that happy glow that you get about you because life is easier. That's what it feels like for myself. So when you do start to duplicate and share it with friends and they share it with friends, it starts to become something that you have a really big business in your hand. We've got experts that have weighed in, from physiotherapists to naturopaths to doctors. As I said, with Dr. Ahrens, he's a dual-nominated Nobel Prize scientist. It doesn't get any better in regards to people supporting us and knowing what we have in this product with Phix. Again, I want to touch base on, there's no guarantees for income claims here. We want to make sure that we're only giving you the opportunity for you to go away and think about this. If you do it as a home-based business, it then becomes a job. It could be a casual job. It could be a little bit more than that. It could be part-time, or you could turn it into a full-time job and have a whole lot of fun. So I want to thank you for attending. Whoever has invited you today, if you're a new person and you've come on board here to have a look, see what it's all about, please go back to that person and ask them. If you are watching this afterwards and you haven't seen it before, please go back to that person that shared it with you too. But for those that are on here, thank you so much. My name is Jackie Boyle, and I am so proud to be a part of this company. I'm so proud to be a part of this community with Karen Ford. as one of my dearest friends, and she is our fearless leader for team training. That we have everything that we could possibly want. And I just want to thank you so much for your time today, and I look forward to catching up with you later on. So thank you so much, everybody, and please stay on.